We lost a child. As awful as it is to say it, I'm relieved. For some context, I and my wife had 2 children. We had another one on the way as well. This third child was pretty controversial for us because I didn't want more children, but Fiona kept refusing to be intimate with me unless I wasn't wearing protection. Because she wanted more children. But just a few days ago, Fiona started bleeding and it turns out that she was having a miscarriage. The doctor told us that he was a boy since he was developed enough that they could see his body parts in the ultrasound they did. Fiona is devastated and has been struggling to keep it together. Her family and my family are also crushed as they were all looking forward to having another nephew, cousin, grandson. But honestly, I am relieved. I was at the end of my rope and barely keeping it together knowing that we would have a third child. I am struggling to parent 2 children as it stands, and the third one would have been the straw that broke the camel's back. But it's not acceptable to be expressing these kinds of feelings to friends and family IRL. By all accounts, I am also supposed to be devastated and miserable at the loss of my son. But I'm not. I'm actually at peace with his death, because I know how much worse it would have made our family dynamic to have a third child. But I'm feeling to the people closest to me, and instead I have to put on this mask of pretend suffering in order to seem like I'm not a complete monster. I'm planning to put my foot down going forward. No more thick BOI for Fiona unless he's suffocated in latex. I might even get a vasectomy because I am confident that I do not want more children, even if Fiona does. I know that getting a vasectomy would make Fiona furious and possibly even depressed since her dream is to have a large family, and could give me chronic pain for the rest of my life. But LV got to look out for myself too. I believe God gave me a second chance to fix my mistake of having more children against my own wishes. And I'm going to make the most of this second chance. I'm not a good parent or a good partner or even a good person by any stretch. But I'm going to do what I can to be a better person going forward, since an event that seemed to be an emotional death sentence on my life has been lifted. I will no longer have to fear the dissolution of my identity into a servile machine that must dedicate all his waking hours to the care and management of a wife and 3 children. I may yet be free.